everyone. For any real number x such that our x is in between 0 and 1, and we have f of x divided by x minus 1 equals x, we're going to find f of tan squared of theta. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is look at this piece right here and this. So we can do find this tan squared of theta. So let's let a equal this inner portion here. X divided by x minus 1. And then we're going to let 1 divided by a, and just flip this around, be x minus 1 divided by x. Alright, and then when we simplify this, I'm going to put the x under each term here. This is going to give me 1 minus 1 divided by x. So now we have 1 divided by x equals 1 minus, and I'm moving these around, 1 divided by a. Right? So basically, I just added this to both sides and subtracted this from both sides. Alright, now getting your common denominator, that means this is going to equal a, and this is going to be a minus 1. So if you flip this around, we can solve for x now. Our x is going to equal, and we're just flipping these around, equals a divided by a minus 1. So if I look at f of a, and that's going to be f of x divided by x minus 1, and that equals our x here, and x equals a divided by a minus 1. Alright, so now we're going to do f of tan squared of theta. And I'm going to use our formula here, given here. So this is going to be tan squared of theta divided by tan squared of theta minus 1. And I'm going to be running out of room, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and start again. So we have f of tan squared of theta, that equals tan squared of theta divided by tan squared of theta minus 1. And from here we just have to simplify. So let's write this in terms of sine and cosine. So this is going to equal sine squared of theta divided by cosine squared of theta. And then this is the same thing. So you get sine squared of theta divided by cosine squared of theta minus 1. Now let's get our common denominator for the, let's see. Let's write this, copy this down. Alright, so let's get the common denominator for this. So I want a cosine squared of theta here. So I have to multiply this by cosine squared of theta. So this is going to be sine squared of theta minus cosine squared of theta divided by cosine squared of theta. Now these two cancel out. So your final answer is going to equal sine squared of theta divided by sine squared of theta minus cosine squared of theta. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.